when in reality it takes more faith to believe that there's no God than it does to believe that there is a God.
Please say that again. That's an incredible statement.
Because it makes more sense that something created the universe.
I understand from the research we've done that you've done some television interviews. This is not television. This is being recorded for our website and for the net. You stated there that you would like to prove that God exists. Can you tell us about that?
Well, I could go on about my whole theory, but...
Whatever you like.
That's a little long.
Okay.
So should I?
Yeah. That's what we're here. We're here to learn. So.
Okay.
Right? Theological School, college. We're here to learn.
Okay. Let's start with the theory of relativity. You know Einstein, right?
Yes, I haven't met him, but I know of him, yes.
Well, in his theory, he said that the displacement of space-time is the cause of gravity.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
And if you're confused what space-time is, recently they found this new particle called the Higgs boson, and it makes up the Higgs field, which is essential.
So far, I've got you. Following so far.
Okay. So Einstein said that the displacement of space-time is the cause of gravity.
Okay.
If this is the case, then the absence of gravity, or the absence of space-time, must be pure gravity. Because of the law of flow, things will go to the point of least resistance. And if there's nothing there to resist, that's the point of least resistance.
Okay.
So, an absence of space-time would be pure gravity. Black holes are an absence of space-time, which is why nothing, not even light, can escape their pull. Also, if the universe is all of space-time and the entire Higgs field and all of space-time and matter, everything, then whatever's outside of the universe must be an absence of space-time. If that is the case, then the universe is not expanding into the absolute void around it. It's falling. Now, let's think back to the beginning of time. We know the universe has an age, right? 13.8 billion years.
Did you know that? Most of you had no idea what he's talking about. Okay, go ahead.
So, 13.8 billion years ago, the entire universe was reduced to a singularity, a particle smaller than a quark. However, if gravity is always working, i.e. if you jumped off this building, you're not going to fall 15 seconds later. You're going to fall immediately. So if gravity is always working, then and if the singularity was always there, like some atheists try to say, then the universe should have no age. It should be infinitely old. But it's not. It has an age. It's 13.8 billion years old. And something can't come from nothing because it would have to exist in order to cause itself to exist, which is illogical. So therefore, something other must have created the singularity. And that something other we observe as God.
Have other people challenged you on your theory? Or you feel solid with what you're saying?
I feel fairly solid with what I'm saying.
Okay.
What about Hawking when he talks about the fact that there should be no cause because of gravity? You want to talk about that?
Well, Hawking's theory that there should be no cause because of gravity, well, gravity can't create something. Gravity can't do anything if it's not acting against something. Gravity is literally nothing, as we stated before. And nothing applied on nothing is just nothing.
Nothing. Even I can follow that. Okay. All right. Well, Did you get that? Most of it? We'll have some questions afterwards. Okay. Clearly, you have been gifted with certain things and knowledge. And I guess the question, and it's probably too young yet for you to actually figure it out, but what are your dreams? What is something that you would like to accomplish in the future? I know your parents love you and they support you and they're extremely proud of you. But aside from that, what does Vasily, what does William want?
I want to be an astrophysicist.
Astrophysicist?
Yes.
Okay.
So that I can prove to the scientific world that God does exist.
Okay. I think there's a follow-up question to that. You want to prove it. The question is why? Why do we need to prove it to anybody? Why do you need to prove it to the scientists? What do you think?
Well, because there's these atheists that try to say that there is no God, when in reality it takes more faith to believe that there's no God than it does to believe that there is a God.
Please say that again. That's an incredible statement.
Because it makes more sense that something created the universe than, say, the universe created itself. That takes more faith to say the universe created itself than to say something other created the universe, because that is more logical.